art enthusiasts, future Picassos. And anyone who's ever thought, what even is art? Welcome! In the next 5 minutes, we're diving headfirst into the secret sauce of every masterpiece you've ever seen. The elements and principles of art. Think of them as the alphabet and grammar of creativity. Master these, and you'll speak art fluently. First up, the elements. These are the basic building blocks, the ingredients in our artistic recipe. And trust me, they're more exciting than they sound. Line, the path to awesomeness. Line, it's not just for staying inside the lines in coloring books. Lines can be thick, thin, zigzaggy, curvy, implied, or even just as that went for a walk. They create shape, direction, and even emotion. A frantic, scribbled line feels different from a calm, horizontal one, right? It's like the road map of your art. Don't get lost. Shape, the flat fact finders. Next, we've got shape. These are two-dimensional, flat areas defined by lines or other elements. Think of them as the cutouts from construction paper. We have geometric shapes, squares, circles, triangles, that stuff you learn it in kindergarten. And then there are organic shapes, squiggly, blobby, natural forms, like a cloud or a puddle. They give your art form and definition. Without them, it'd just be a mess. Form, the 3D dream team. If shape is to D, then form is its cooler, more chiseled older sibling. It's three-dimensional. We're talking height, width, and depth. Cubes, spheres, pyramids, these have volume. Artists use shading and perspective to make things look 3D even on a flat canvas. It's like magic, but with pencils or paint or clay. You get the idea. Space, the great illusionist. And then there's space. Not the outer kind, sadly. This is about the area around, between, and within objects. Positive space is the actual subject, and negative space is the empty area around it. Artists play with space to create depth, make things look far away or up close, or even create optical illusions. It's like setting the stage for your art's performance. Color, the mood maker. Color, the rock star of art. It's how light reflects off objects. We've got hue, the name of the color, like red or blue. Value, how light or dark it is. And intensity, how bright or dull. Colors set the mood. Reds and oranges are fiery and passionate. Blues and greens are calm and cool. Choose wisely, because your art's vibe depends on it. Value, the light and shadow show. Speaking of light and dark, let's talk value. This is the lightness or darkness of a color, or even just black and white. Value creates contrast, defines form, and directs your eye. Imagine drawing a sphere without any shadows. It would just look like a flat circle. Value gives things weight and drama. It's the difference between a sunny day and a mysterious night. Texture, the touchy-feely one. Last but not least for the elements, we have texture. This is how something feels, or looks like it would feel, if you touched it. We're talking bumpy, smooth, rough, silky, gooey. You name it. Artists can create actual texture, you can really feel it. Or implied texture, it just looks like it has texture. Just try not to actually lick the painting, please. So you've got your elements, your ingredients. Now how do you put them together to make something amazing? That's where the principles of art come in. These are the rules, the guidelines for how to arrange those elements to make your art sing. Balance. The art is not falling over. First up, balance. This is about the visual weight of your artwork. Symmetrical balance is like a mirror image, perfectly even. Asymmetrical balance is balanced but not identical, like a seesaw with different weights at different distances. And radial balance spreads out from a central point like a star. You want your art to feel stable, not like it's about to tip over. Next, contrast. This is simply the difference between elements. Think light and dark, rough and smooth, big and small, bright and dull. Contrast adds excitement, drama, and helps elements stand out. Without contrast, your art would just be, well, boring, like a completely gray smoothie, no thanks. Emphasis, look at me. Emphasis, this is about creating a focal point, the part of the artwork your eye is immediately drawn to. Artists use contrast, color, size, or placement to make one area pop. It's like shining a giant spotlight on a star of the show. Hey, over here, this is important. Movement, the guided tour. Movement is how your eye travels through the artwork, usually to the focal point or around the whole piece. Artists use lines, shapes, and repetition to guide your gaze. It's like a visual treasure hunt, leading you through the artist's story. Pattern and repetition, the rhythm section. Pattern and repetition. This is simply repeating an element, a line, a shape, a color over and over again. Pattern creates rhythm, harmony, and sometimes a sense of predictability. It can be calming or energizing, depending on how it's used. Think of a catchy song chorus. That's repetition in action. Rhythm, the visual beat. And if repetition is the beat, rhythm is the whole song. It's created by the careful repetition and variation of elements. It gives your art a sense of flow and organized movement. Imagine a series of waves or a row of marching soldiers. That's rhythm. Unity and variety, the perfect harmony. Finally, unity and variety. These two are best friends. Unity is about how all the elements and principles work together to create a cohesive, complete feeling. Everything belongs, but without variety, unity can be boring. Variety is about introducing differences to keep things interesting. It's like a band. You need all the instruments working together unity, but each one has its own unique sound variety. Without both, it's either a chaotic mess or a snooze fest. So there you have it. The elements of art are your tools, your colors, shapes, lines. And the principles of art are your instruction manual. How to use those tools effectively to create something truly awesome. Now go forth, look at art with new eyes, and maybe even make some of your own. Remember, rules are meant to be understood, and sometimes creatively broken.